YouTube. Hi, Spotify. It's Kel coming to you again today. And I had three more ideas for dates, which again, just to follow up, I'm not claiming these are any kind of innovative, but again, just sometimes we just need a little like prompt, or reminder of how fun something is to go plan it. So I just thought I would show up with three more ideas. And the first one is something when I was reflecting on all the memorable dates I've had, all the memorable memories I've had. One thing that stood out to me that I kind of surprised myself because the idea of bonfires came out. So I had a group of friends in college. We did bonfires all the time. It was definitely some of my funnest memories. And I also grew up in Huntington Beach, California, where bonfires, were just a part of the Huntington Beach there. So I have tons and tons of memories, amazing memories. Oh, so many memories I can't even tell you around bonfires and or, laughing around bonfires or eating s'mores or that kind of stuff. So I just want to throw that out there. I know that there are a lot of now this is supposed to be inexpensive date ideas. So one of those is if you happen to have a place around you like I did growing up where those bonfire pits were free to use as long as you had to go early enough to kind of like mark them, but they were yours. So if you got there, so they were free, which is just another way. I think we had to bring like firewood, and I even think it was often filled with firewood. So, you want to bring snacks or whatever. But so that's a really fun way to go. Another idea that is fun, I think and it's again not innovative, but it's still a good reminder is just a hike or going hiking with someone, especially even, good weather afternoon. If it's really pretty scenery, it can just be a really fun thing to do. It doesn't have to be a crazy intense hike. Hikes are rated now. There's an app, I think it's called All Trails, and it rates the hikes in order of what is really difficult, what is really easy, and you actually get feedback from people. So that's a really good way to go and get feedback and make sure that the hike you're going to go on is actually like a valid fun hike and that it's beautiful, and a lot of people will take pictures and post it to the app. So that's another good one. And the last one I wanted to say is um the simple idea of doing an art project together at home. So I know, like I mentioned, adult coloring books before, but you can very easily get like watercolor sets are very pretty cheap on Amazon. And you could do that, or you could, paint a picture of each other or try to sit outside and paint a picture of the sun setting together. You each get a canvas. Canvases are not that expensive in and of themselves, especially if you buy a pack. And again, comparing to going to like a paint and sip where again, those are not even high priced considering everything that they give you, but it really isn't that expensive to do it. Sorry, cat. My cat's here. So they're not that expensive to do if because you get all the things, if you go to a paint and sip, but also you can so easily just do it on your own with someone. And it's just a fun thing to do. You talk, you're like talking and you're painting. And it's just like, I don't know, it's a very just therapeutic, calming, relaxing, fun thing to do. Especially, the only thing you have to know is don't care about the final product. You don't want to be like super rigid and trying to get a perfect deal. The whole point is just to have fun with it. And especially if you're like sitting outside and watching a sunset, you're just getting all the different like senses involved. And um it's just that can be a really fun thing to do. I know I've done that and it's a really, really fun one. So um I hope that those help, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow or the next day and post another video of another podcast soon. Thank you. Bye.